You guys remember this device? Pokemon Go Plus. When Pokemon Go first released in 2016, everyone went crazy. It was a craze. Now, myself, I was never really a big Pokemon fan before that, nor am I one now, but I play a lot of Pokemon Go. A lot. It's basically the only mobile game I spend money on and play consistently. For those of you who know what this is, well, you know what it does. But for those of you who don't, or those of you who may be thinking about getting one or picking one up from losing one before, I'm going to tell you if it's worth it to invest or maybe to get another type of Go Catcher. So this is called the Pokemon Go Plus. It's a Nintendo accessory. It was released, I think, 2017, I believe. It was meant for Pokemon Go. So basically how it works is you buy the device. At that time, it was going for like $40 on Amazon. Now it's very expensive. It's like say 70, 60. The price varies, depends on the day. But yeah, to find them now on Amazon, the price has definitely gone up because they're discontinued a while back. So the ones you're finding out from resellers, I'm not sure if you get them new in the box or refurbished. I had a 3 or 4 for the family a couple of years back, and then ended up selling them all. But I picked this one up not too long ago because I want to start using one again. I ended up paying. I waited for it to drop to 45. I got it for 45. So I mean that's a good deal for me. From what I was seeing it for 70, 100, all types of other weird numbers. But nonetheless, so how you set this up is basically you take it out the box. Basically, the battery's already inside, so when you press, you'll see a light blue flashing indicator. So you go to your Bluetooth settings, press that button, it'll start blinking, flashing. You'll see Pokemon Go pop up on your Bluetooth settings. You connect it, it's connected, cool. Load up the app. When you go into the app, you go to settings, you scroll down to Pokemon Go Plus, and then you should see the icon in the app. You press it, and then it will turn green. They'll have a green light. So you go back into the game, and basically at that point, you're able to use this to catch Pokemon. So the point of this basically is when you're out and about and you don't want to have your phone in your hand, you just put it in your pocket, and you just keep catching them. So how this basically works is when a Pokemon is nearby, it'll vibrate, okay? It'll flash green. That means that it's a Pokemon it means that it's a Pokemon you haven't caught before. Now, I mean, after using this for years, it like doesn't do that anymore. Like I don't think it really does that anymore. Um, but then again, maybe I haven't. I've caught the majority of the Pokemon that have been released in the game so far. So I guess I haven't seen a Pokemon that I haven't caught in a while. So yeah, I mean, if you do, it'll flash yellow. If it's a Pokemon you haven't caught, it'll flash yellow. That's indicating, of course, that it's a new Pokemon for you. Of course, if it flashes green, it's just Pokemon you have in your Pokédex already. So basically, you press that button and it will vibrate, I think, 2 or 3 times. And if it does a multicolor vibration after that, means you caught the Pokemon. If it goes red, that means it ran away. It only throws 1 Pokeball. It doesn't try again like some other, I think, cat devices do. It only gives you 1 shot. So if it's a shiny or if it's something you don't have, I would highly advise maybe you try to catch it in the game instead of relying on this guy. Thing I don't like about this, and you know what, I thought that it would be updated a long time, but I guess not. It only uses the red Pokeballs. It will not use Great Balls, the blue ones. It will not use Ultra Balls, the black ones, which is kind of ridiculous. I think that it should cycle through all the balls you have in your items bag. It should have always been that way. And that was one of the big issues I had with it at the beginning. And like I said, it's been a couple of years. I thought they would maybe put an update that would allow it to happen, but they never did. I'm not sure if the other catchers do that because I haven't tested them out, but if they do, cool. If not, that's something they should still look into, and it's never too late. So like I was saying before, when you press the Go Plus, it'll automatically attempt to catch the Pokemon, right? The light will pulsate white for a while. That means it's trying to catch a Pokemon. If you succeed, it will vibrate in different colors, and on your phone you get a notification saying that it catched a Pokemon. Obviously, if the Pokemon fled, the Go Plus will vibrate red. That's how this works. Now, you could also get items from Pokestops, okay? So when you're close to the Pokestop, it'll vibrate blue. You press it, and the same thing will happen. It will spin the stop, and you get the multicolor lights, meaning that you got items from the Pokestop. And you get a notification on your phone, a drop down saying how many items you got. It won't tell you what items you got, but it'll tell you how much you got. So in that way, it's very useful. So like if you're in a meeting or you're somewhere where you can't be on your phone at the moment, but you have Pokemon Go running or you need to have it running, these type of devices are good for those scenarios, right? But at the same time, there's some drawbacks. Like I said, I mean, if you're down on red Pokeballs, you need to go stock up before you use this guy, and because it's not going to cycle through the rest of them. Also, my biggest pet peeve. I know the Gacha has a rechargeable battery inside, so you can plug it in the wall. This guy should have had a rechargeable battery from day one, or they should have created one that later on a revised one with better updates and rechargeable battery. Because yeah, while it's easy to just take the screw off and put in I think it's a 3062 CR battery. It takes like a couple minutes, not too long, a minute or two. But it gets irritating. You have to do it so often. You know what I mean? If you just plug in the wall and let it charge and you're good for go, that'd be so much easier, just like everything else. So I'm not too sure why when Nintendo Pokemon Go, they came with this idea, they didn't put a rechargeable battery inside. Yeah, maybe if the price had to go up, the price would have to go up. People would have bought it anyway. So I think it would have been a better device now in 2021 if it was a rechargeable battery. I mean, and you have to get proper batteries for these things, because if you got some dollar store type of battery, it'll last you like 10 minutes and then you'll be changing it again. You have to like actually get, I would advise getting Duracell ones, because I have Duracell ones in these guys and they last a while. They do last a while, so I would get Duracell version ones. So anyways, to answer the question, buying one of these in 2021, is it something you should invest in, something you should look into? Before you do that, I would look at the other plus catchers that are available. See what they do, what they don't do. Of course, this is a Nintendo licensed device, so if you're a Nintendo collector, then obviously you're just going to get this one. And it's a nice one. It's very nice. It's not, aesthetics. It's sturdy. You could drop it. It'll be fine. I don't know what happens if you drop it in water. I'm not sure. I've never done that before. It comes with a wristband that you can connect to, or this clip that you could connect it to. I usually have the wristband on, but nowadays I just have this one because I hold it in my hand more often. But at the end of the day, in 2021, yeah, if you're trying to play discreetly, or you just maybe have a brand new phone you don't want in your hands all the time, just in case you're prone to dropping and stuff like that, then pick this up. Discreetly, you want to play discreetly, pick this up. Otherwise than that, it's not really necessarily needed. If you like to look and view what you catch, what you spend, then there's no point of buying one. There really isn't no point. And by the way, if you're going to go buy one, try to get a proper price on one, because like I said, where I'm living, these are shot up in price to like $60, $70 now, and it's definitely not worth it. If you see for that price, do not buy it. Also, there's a lot of fake ones out there too, so you got to be careful. The fake ones may have like a badge on them or something like that, so you have to do your research too. You don't want to get a fake one. You want to get an actual genuine Nintendo one. So look into that too if you plan on buying it. But yeah, I would say under those certain circumstances, it's worth buying at the right price. Otherwise, if you like to see what you're doing, then there's not really no point. But nonetheless, that's my review on this guy, Pokemon Go Plus. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.